This is Amy Chan from CakeDecoratingSchool.com, and if you like cake decorating, you're in the right place. If you're interested in these products, you can check the links in the description. In this video, we're talking about some of the essentials that you'll start to need if you're doing more work with gum paste flowers. And the more complex your flowers get, the more sizes of floral wire you'll need, and that's the first thing we're going to talk about. So in general, we're using what's called coated floral wire, and you can see it has a nice little kind of paper coating on the outside, right? And this is floral wire that is intended to be used with gum paste, so it's okay to use with food. And there's different gauges. So the thicker ones like this, which is an 18, are really solid, that we're going to use for heavy flowers, right, that have a single central mass. So there's actually a piece of this hooked up inside the base of this rose that I made. And when you're making these, you want to make sure they're nice and secure and that the wire can support the weight of the flower without slumping, right? So in general, bigger, larger flowers with more weight take bigger wires. And then if you're doing things maybe with flowers that aren't quite as heavy, you can go up a size. So as the numbers go up, the wire gets thinner, meaning it'll hold less weight. So the ones we use the most are 18 for really heavy duty stuff, 20 for kind of medium, and then there is 24 and 26, which are much thinner. So think when you're stringing light individual petals together to make a blossom, right? It also comes in other colors. We always keep green on hand for things like leaves. That way, if we don't need to wrap the wire, we don't have to, right? And when it comes to wrapping, you're going to be using floral tape, which comes in a variety of colors. There's even multiple shades of green. When you're using it, you want to peel back some of that tape, stretch it out a little bit to activate the kind of little bit of tacky adhesive in it, and then start wrapping around. It also comes in white and brown and some other colors. So you can pick colors based on your task and the color scheme of your cake so that everything blends kind of seamlessly together. The next thing would be a set of wire snips. So you're working with wire, you're going to need something that you can cut it with easily. And investing in a small pair shouldn't set you back much. And you can even find them in the jewelry kind of crafting, right, supplies in fun little colors. So let's just wrap something really quickly. I have a rose that I made previously, and I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this to show you. So you just want to kind of get it stretched, start it around the top, and then you can spin. And I'm just giving it light pressure and tugging just a little bit, and that's going to help activate that adhesive. And you can see I can just spin it all the way down. And then if I want to add something like, say, a leaf, right? Or if I'm adding a petal to the flower or something like that, I can set it, right? Make sure I've got it in a nice placement, higher up, lower down, depending on how much you want to show. Make sure it's in a nice arrangement with the flower. And then I can use this floral tape to bind the two pieces together. So you can use wire and floral tape not only to make individual flowers, but to make more complex arrangements that you can place on your cakes that will give it more dynamic and more dramatic appeal, right? Wonderful. Easy to do, easy to use, and these are the most popular sizes of wire and the most popular colors of tape that we use. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like more about the materials and equipment that we use in cake decorating, or just some inspirational videos about cake decorating itself, you can follow us on Insta or YouTube at Cake Decorating School. If you're interested in yearly membership and you want to know more about what it entails, you can go to www.cakedecoratingschool.com for more information. And if you're interested in these products, you can check the links in the description.